Hi, teacher. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Welcome.
Thank you.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
How was your vacation? Did you have vacation?
Yes, I have 3 days.
3 days.
Yes.
Okay. It was Thursday, Friday, and Saturday? Or what days?
No, yes, Thursday, Saturday, Friday, and the weekend.
Sunday. But
Sunday.
I guess that you always rest on Sunday.
Yes. Yes, I rest in the house and
You rest at
yes.
home? Okay, good.
And
Okay.
and you had a vacation.
Yes, I did. I had vacation, thanks God. Yeah, because I wanted to do many things at home, just rest, So I have the week. I was lucky,
Okay.
and I had the whole week. So
Oh,
I'm happy.
okay.
I'm
Good.
happy. Yes.
Yes.
I
I
supposed to
see you.
I supposed to be renewed. I suppose.
Okay.
Okay, no, 1 week. Well, never enough, right? Never enough. Never enough. We always want more days
Yes.
for vacation.
For vacation.
Yeah, but it's okay. Okay, sir, welcome. And Mr. Rivera, are you around, sir? Well, I hope that you're around. Okay, well, it's nice to see you again. Well, how are you today, Mr. Rivera?
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Good.
You're fine?
And good day and good. Pacific.
Good. Okay. After vacation, sir, you have to say, I'm great, because you're supposed to have vacations. So good sounds like, like a Thursday, Friday after work. No, now you have to say great. I'm great, teacher, because you're supposed to be on vacation, sir.
And normal. Family and going to go Pizza Hut.
You went. Okay, so you were visiting different places, you see. You had more vacations than me. Okay, well, good for you and happy for you, sir. Okay, welcome, gentlemen. Okay, so we're gonna continue working a little bit while practicing, more than working. We're gonna continue practicing with this unit that we are almost about closing. Today and maybe tomorrow we're gonna practice, which is good for Mr. Gomez, right? Because you missed some class, Mr. Gomez, sadly, right? So it would be good for you that we still continue working a couple of days, maybe a couple of days today and tomorrow, part of tomorrow, working with this. Okay, so just to refresh the vocabulary, I'm gonna show you some of the prepositions, some of the expressions that we have been using and that you have to use today, okay, in the practice. So remember, here we have across from is necessary that we cross, right? Across from. We need to cross to use this preposition. The other is on. We use on when we talk about what? Mr. Rivera, when we use on? When we talk about?
I don't know.
Mr. Gomez, did you remember?
On is when the place is in the street.
Okay. Correct. When we talk about streets or avenues, right? Streets or avenues. Oppositions on the street, like on the corner, on the right, on the left, because we are on streets. Okay, remember this preposition. Next to side by side. Okay, behind. Behind, you see here this position. A building can be behind the other. Okay, behind is like this, right? Behind. So something that is on our back. Behind, remember. So we can remember these prepositions because this is what I'm doing a feedback for you. Okay, this is just a feedback, my dear people. Because today you're gonna practice. You have to keep in mind these expressions and the other, everything, because you're gonna tell directions, you're gonna tell me, you're gonna tell your classmates a specific way to get a specific place, how to get to a specific place. Okay, so if you've had forgotten, if you don't remember any of these, okay, positions, tell me now, okay, because this is just to refresh your mind. This is just a feedback, okay, because I need you to use everything today. Okay, so in front of, right, in front of. My hand is in front of me. You see, in front of. So a building can be in front, a restaurant in front of another restaurant, a restaurant in front of a library, okay? A restaurant behind, for example, a bank, okay? We use these positions to describe a specific point. Between, remember that my face is between my hands. So I need two, right? To be between, I need 1, 2, okay? Because I'm in the middle. So between, my face is between my hands. So a bank can be between a hospital and a bookstore, for example. Remember. What else? Let's continue refreshing their mind. The concepts of right and left. Remember, right hand, my right hand, my left hand. So the same concept we applied right or left when we talk about turn right for this direction, turn left. Usually when we are on the corner, right? Go straight, go straight. It means that you don't turn, right? You won't turn. Go straight, 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 like that. And go past is when you are in front of a place. Go past the restaurant. So you go in front of the restaurant and you continue walking. Okay? What else we study? Cross, across from, at the corner or on the corner of, next to, well, opposite, that is similar to in front of, between, that we already studied. Okay, what else we were studying? On your right, when you are mentioning, for example, a specific place, right? On your right, you will see the park. On your right, you will see the park. Okay? On your left, you will see, or on your left, there is a restaurant. Okay? Okay? On your right. It's similar to turn, but in this case, it's just a position. When you say on your right, you just see. But when you say oh, turn, is that you move. That is a big difference, right? Turn left, turn right, go straight on. Okay, and this is the position that the different places, I mean, the different expressions that we have. I don't know, this is, I know that I'm fast because this is just to refresh your mind, okay, from vacations. And for those who were not in class, were not able to be in class the last days. And I need you to know or to remember this vocabulary, these expressions, to do a good practice today. So that's why I mentioned it. Okay, this. Remember the concepts of near and far, right? Near means close. This house is near. The other is. Just let me change my name, please. Give me a second to change, to rename, to write my name, because I always forget it. Okay, now. Okay, thanks. So we have the concepts of near and far. Okay, near, far. Okay, not close. These people are far because they have a distance, let's say, right? And they are near because they are close. Those are the concepts because places can be, okay, there is a bank near the park. Or is it far? Is it far? Is the bank far? Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Okay, so we use this vocabulary when we ask or when we listen directions. Okay? Okay, so now let me see. Okay, let me now share. Now we go to the practice. Okay, here. We're gonna continue listening something. Okay, so give me a second, please. Okay, let's continue here. Okay, so can you tell me, remember, keep in mind all the combinations, right? Because you're gonna use it. But now focus on this. Please tell me, where are they? Where do you think that these people are? Where are they? In what city? Do you remember the vocabulary? The last vocabulary that we were studying, that we talk about some famous places of a famous city. Where are they, my dear people? Where do you think that they are?
In New York.
Okay, yeah, I think so. They are, okay, in New York City. What buildings? Can you recognize any famous building in this picture? Those who were in class, I think was Miss Alvarado and Mr. Gomez. Miss Bonilla, I don't remember if she was in the last class. I think she wasn't. But Mr. Gomez and Miss Alvarado, do you remember the famous places in New York?
Hello, teacher.
Hi, Miss. Nice to see you. Welcome. Miss Alvarado, do you remember the famous places in New York?
The Yes, the status of liberty.
Exactly, the Statue of Liberty. Excellent. What else?
Central Park.
Central Park. There we go. Very good.
Quiero ver.
Let me see.
Let me see. Rockefeller.
Yeah, Rockefeller. Center. Correct. Rockefeller Center. Excellent, Miss. Very good.
I don't remember.
You don't remember more. Okay, Mr.
No.
Gomez will help you. Thanks, Miss Alvarado. Excellent. There we have most of the places that we studied the last class. Okay, Mr. Gomez, what else? I think Miss Alvarado refreshed your mind. Okay, she said Rockefeller Center, Statue of Liberty, and what other? I don't remember.
Central Park.
Central Park. Okay, thanks. What else, Mr. Gomez? At least one or two more.
I don't remember, teacher.
Do you remember the name of this famous building? Mr. Gomez? Maybe you can help? No.
No, teacher.
I think it's the Empire State Building, I think, or at least it's similar.
Okay.
Okay, what do you remember about that famous building, Mr. Gomez? Related with this Empire State Building.
I remember only the two towers.
Okay.
Torres Jimenez.
Yeah, okay, yeah, yes, Twin Towers, but the World Trade Center, okay, the Twin Towers. But do you remember a famous old movie related with this Empire State Building?
I remember the movie is Spider-Man, I think.
Spider-Man, yeah, maybe that is more recent.
Oh, the King Kong.
Yeah, that's the one that I remember. King Kong, yeah. Since okay. I don't know, I think it's the first movie, right? That it was, I don't know, maybe in the 40s or 60s, 50s. I don't know when was the first version, but we can see the Empire State Building, right, in King Kong. Okay, so those are some famous places. Correct. Here we have Statue of Liberty, Rockefeller Center that Miss Alvarado mentioned, Times Square, the Times Square. Okay, we forgot that one. Empire State Building and Brooklyn Bridge, Central Park that Miss Alvarado mentioned. Okay, so very good. Those are the places that we were talking about the last class. Okay, so let's continue here. So they are at New York, or they are in New York. So, and what are they doing? Who are they in general? Is he the boss? Is she his secretary or vice versa? Is he a customer? Is she what? What do you think is this lady? Or what is she doing? Look at his face. At her face. Look at her face. What happened? What? Yes?
She's, I don't remember, periodista.
Okay. She looks like a journalist. Okay. Okay, that is a good option, okay? But something more general. Yeah, it's true. She looks like a journalist. But no, she's not a journalist. Okay, she's a tourist. She's a tourist. Maybe she doesn't look like a tourist, right? She looks more like a journalist. Okay, she is a tourist. So what happened here? What happened with this lady? Is she happy? Is she worried? Is she worried? Is she happy? Is she lost? Is she sad? Tell me. What can you see in her face?
Is she lost?
Okay, yes, she is. She is
She's
lost. Correct.
lost.
She is lost. Okay, yeah, I think so. So what happened with this man? What is he doing? Mr. Gomez, what do you think that this man is doing?
He's I don't know. He's that direction. I say
Given direction.
yes. He's give direction.
Given her in this case, right? Giving
Okay.
her a direction.
A direction.
Okay, yeah. Look at
Yeah.
his hand. You're right. I think you're right, Mr. Gomez. He is giving direction or giving her a direction, instructions, right? Okay, so she's lost and she's asking for directions and he is helping. He's helping. Okay, he's giving her directions. Okay, so let's see. Very good. So listen, please listen. You won't see the conversation. Just listen, please. And try to recognize some expressions.
Page 89, Exercise 8, Conversation. How do I get to Rockefeller Center?
Okay, do you remember the expression how do I? How do I get to, in this case, Rockefeller Center, right? In this case, how do I get to the Statue of Liberty? How do I get to the Central Park, etc., right? So the expression is how do I get to? Let's continue listening. If you can recognize, I'm sure that you can recognize some expressions specific, please take notes, okay? Take notes or write them on the chat, this chat. Each time that you recognize an expression that is related to this topic of giving directions, write it in the chat, please. Okay? Yes? Is it clear? If you listen, for example, turn right. That is one expression that we use to give a direction. So you're gonna write in the chat, look, turn right, because that's what you listen, right? And you send it. Every time that you listen an expression that is connected or that is related to give a direction that you remember, write it in the chat, okay? And show everybody. Well, that's the example. I did an example, turn right. Okay, let's continue.
Listen and practice.
Excuse me, sir. Can you help me? How do I get to Rockefeller Center?
Just walk up 6th Avenue to 49th Street. Rockefeller Center is on the right.
Is it near Radio City Music Hall?
Yes, it's right across from Radio City Music Hall.
Thank you. And where is the Empire State Building? Is it far from here?
It's right behind you. Just turn around and look up.
Okay, let me check if you could catch an expression, or tell me the expressions. You didn't send it to the chat, right? But tell me the expressions, please. One expression that you listen, that you could understand. Take notes. Yeah, sir.
One more time, please. Maybe si se puede.
Okay, yeah, it is possible. Okay, well, one more time. But if you are not fast typing like me, because I'm not fast typing, write it, okay, in a piece of paper, and then you will tell me the expressions that I listened are turn right, turn left, go straight. I don't know. Okay, it depends on you. Two options: write it in the chat or in a piece of paper, and then you will tell me. But I want that you open your ears and recognize the expressions that they are using to give directions, okay? And they are not new for you. Most of them are not new for you. Okay, here we go once more, no problem.
Page 89. Exercise 8. Conversation. How do I get to Rockefeller Center? Listen and practice.
Excuse me, sir. Can you help me? How do I get to Rockefeller Center?
Just walk up 6th Avenue to 49th Street. Rockefeller Center is on the right.
Is it near Radio City Music Hall?
Yes, it's right across from Radio City Music Hall.
Thank you. And where is the Empire State Building? Is it far from here?
It's right behind you. Just turn around and look up.
Okay. Tell me, what are the expressions that you could listen related to this situation that is given direction?
I take notes, the expression.
Tell me, excellent, no problem.
Far, behind,
Correct.
right,
Okay.
across, I don't know.
Oh,
Across,
yes, that's correct.
in the street 6th Avenue.
Okay. There we, yes.
Only that.
Oh, just that's it. Okay, very good. You could catch some expressions. That's correct. They mention behind, across from, near, and right. Okay, so now we can see here. Okay, listen. You see here. It says, "Excuse me, sir. Can you help me?" Okay, let me see. Empire. Okay, that is part of the vocabulary. Okay, yeah, that is Empire State Building. Yeah, she asked for that building, but it's not expression to give directions, but it's part of the vocabulary. Thanks, Miss Alvarado. Okay, so let's see. Look, excuse me, sir. Can you help me? How do I get to Rockefeller Center? Just walk up. Look at this. Walk up. Maybe this is new for you. Walk up 6th Avenue to 49th Street. Rockefeller Center is on the right. Okay, this is not new. So Rockefeller Center is on the right. So it means that you have to see, okay, to your right. And you will see Rockefeller Center. Okay? It's a position. It doesn't say like the position that the lady is in the picture. Okay? Maybe in this case is on your In this case, it's on her. It would be her right, right? Her right. Let's imagine that this is the Rockefeller Center, etc. So it's on her right because it's just the position that she has to look on her right. Okay, this is just an example. Let's continue. Okay. Is it near? This is one of the expressions that Mr. Gomez said, right? Near. And we know the meaning of near. Okay. Is it near? Mr. or Miss Alvarado, is the zoo, well, now it doesn't exist anymore, right? But, well, is the Be Nice near your house? Or is it far, Miss Alvarado?
This is far.
It is far.
It is far.
Where do you live, Miss? In what city in general?
In San Salvador.
In San Salvador?
For me, San Salvador Center.
Okay. So do you live in Ciudad
For
Delgado?
me,
Yes.
for me, it is far. No, San Salvador Center.
So it's near? If you live in San Salvador Center, it's near?
Sí, yes.
Yes. Near. Remember that near is similar to close.
This is 1 minute. Yes. At walking 20 minutes.
So it's near, Miss?
Yes.
Yes. And you tell me no, right? Yes, it's near. Yes, so
Yes, it's near.
It's near. Remember that near is something close. Walking 10, 20 minutes? Okay, so it's near.
Yes.
For example, someone who lives, let's say in Ilopango, is it near or far? To Be Nice.
This is far. For me, this is far.
Is far, correct. In that case, for people who live in Ilopango, is far, right? Be Nice is far. But in your case, 20 minutes walking, Be Nice is near. Okay, thanks, Miss. Very good. Okay, so this is the concept of near, okay? Is it, because this is a question, look, is it near Radio City Music Hall? Yes, it's right across from. This is what Mr. Gomez listened, recognized, across from. Okay, so it means that must be in this position, right? Across from. One here and the other here, because it's across from, remember. Okay, so right across. In this case, right means exactly across from. In this case, right is not like correct. It's not like your right hand. Okay, turn right, turn left. It's different, my dear people. In this case, right means exactly behind you, exactly in front of you, exactly across from Radio City Music Hall. Okay? So, in this case, pay attention to this, right? It's a different meaning, un significado, right? Different. Right across. Similar in this case to exactly. Exactly in front of you. Exactly behind of you. Okay? Because remember that right has different meanings. Right can be correct, option 1. Right can be the position, okay, derecha, okay, the position, number 2. And in this case, option number 3, similar to exactly. 3 different meanings or uses for right, for this word, right across. Thank you. And where is the Empire State Building? Is it far? The opposite of near, right? Is it far from here? It's right. Look, it's right behind you. It's right. So in this case, it's similar to this use. It's exactly behind you. Okay? It's exactly behind you. Remember, just turn around and look up. Okay? Turn around and look up. Okay, so that's what we have, right behind you, right across from, near, far. Mr. Rivera, is la playa El Tunco, the Tunco Beach, is near or far your house?
Is far in my house.
It's far from.
It's
It's
far from
my house.
my house.
Okay, where do you live? Where do you live, Mr. Rivera? Do you live in Sonsonate, in San Salvador, Ciudad Delgado? Do you live in, I don't know, where do you live?
I live in San Salvador.
Okay, you live in San Salvador, so the Tunco Beach is far, correct. It's far, right? Okay, thanks, Mr. Rivera. Okay, so those, I think the concepts are clear, near, far. Okay, right, remember in this case, similar to what, Miss Alvarado? In this case, right is similar to? Or Mr. Gomez?
Is affirmation.
Okay, and what is
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay, correct. Is similar to exactly. Okay, so we can substitute. In this case, we could, podríamos, right? We could do the substitution. It's exactly across from the Radio City Hall, Music Hall. Or, in this case, it's better, right? But it's the same. It's right across. Okay, or it's exactly across. It's exactly behind in this case. Because remember that when we say turn right and turn left, in that case is a position. Okay? In that case means derecha, izquierda. Okay? No, exactly. So they are different meaning in English. The same word, right? Same word, la misma palabra, but a different meaning. Okay, well, now please, volunteers to read this conversation, to practice pronunciation. Before practicing, I don't know if you have any doubt with any pronunciation, with any word. No? Okay, let's see if it is true. Volunteer, please. Okay, Mr. Oh, well, we're gonna do it together in this moment. Mr. Rivera and Mr. Gomez will be the man, and Miss Bonilla and Miss Alvarado will be the tourist. Okay? So go ahead in one go. Okay? Try to do it together at the same time. Okay? At the same time. Read together.
Okay.
Tourist. Miss Alvarado, excuse me, and Miss Bonilla. Go ahead, please. Excuse me.
Okay. Excuse me, sir. Can you help me? How do I get to Rockefeller Center?
Okay, how do I get?
How do I get Rockefeller Center?
Okay, to Rockefeller Center.